Beyond the Gates. Spoilers full. Oh my god, welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is Tuesday, an absolutely beautiful day to grab your iced coffees, sit down, and completely lose our collective minds over the latest television drama. Strap in, because we are diving deep into the absolute chaos that is unfolding right now, and I genuinely need a support group to process this. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing, drop the laundry, pull the car over, and look at me because we need to talk about this now. I am literally shaking. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, dodging shopping carts in the parking lot, and looking like an absolute unhinged maniac because I just had to jump on here and vent. My soul has actually left my body. Bestie, be for real right now, because the level of absolute cinematic mayhem we are witnessing on Beyond the Gates is straight up criminal. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this entire saga. I'm literally hyperventilating right now. Send help, my soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this episode dropped because I literally had to yeet my phone across the room in pure, unadulterated shock. If you are not watching this absolute train wreck, what are you even doing with your life? Okay, let's get right into the absolute mess that is Hayley Hamilton. Because she is officially on my do not perceive list, I am so done. We have to talk about how Hayley is straight up the worst Black Widow copycat in the entire history of human existence. Like, genuinely the absolute worst. We all know she has been slowly poisoning Bill Hamilton since October 2025. October 2025, you guys. It has been almost an entire calendar year of this slow drip toxicity, and fans are literally roasting her online, calling her the worst wannabe Black Widow in the world. I mean, is Bill Hamilton secretly made of titanium and magic? Or is Hayley just spectacularly, embarrassingly bad at this game? She's trying to serve this mastermind, lethal femme fatale energy, but it's giving major flop era. Basically, she is a walking disaster, and I cannot even handle the secondhand embarrassment. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step, and this is crucial for the lore. We need to remember how this entire dumpster fire started because the sheer betrayal of it all is what makes this so intensely personal. Do you remember the origin story of Bill and Hayley? Because it is genuinely the most twisted, messed up betrayal I have ever seen on television. Hayley wasn't just some random woman Bill met at a high-end gala or a bar. No, bestie. Hayley was Dani's daughter's best friend. Let that sink in. The Dupree Richardson family literally took this girl in with open arms when her parents died. They gave her a home. They gave her unconditional love. They treated her like absolute blood. And how does she repay them? By sleeping with the patriarch of the family. The sheer, unadulterated audacity of this woman. I am personally offended on Dani's behalf. And don't even get me started on the vibes of Bill leaving Dani for Hayley. It makes me physically ill. Bill, who was the father of Dani's children, completely threw away a beautiful, solid, emotionally rich marriage for what? A toxic, manipulative snake who is now literally trying to end his life. Timon Kyle Durrett, who plays Bill and who is an absolute acting king, by the way, did an interview with TV Line recently, and he basically spilled all the tea on Bill's psychology. He explained that Bill was blinded by what he believes is love. Blinded? Sir, you were wearing a blindfold, noise-canceling headphones, and walking backwards into a red flag factory. You threw away your entire family for a girl who is currently spiking your drinks with antifreeze or whatever she's using. It's straight up delusional, and I am screaming at my screen every time he looks at her with those confused puppy dog eyes. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did you notice the weird background noise in the hospital scenes lately? Like this constant, annoying, flickering, fluorescent hum? It was driving me insane, kind of like Hayley's entire existence. It's like the sound designers are intentionally trying to make us feel as anxious and nauseous as Bill probably feels right now. The aesthetic of that hospital room is just so bleak and sterile, and it perfectly matches the absolute void where Hayley's conscience should be. Anyway, back to the tea. Hayley has been slipping this slow-acting poison into Bill's system for months, and now it has backfired so spectacularly that Bill is lying unconscious in a hospital bed, and she's running around trying to cover her tracks. It's honestly so unhinged. So now, Bill is in the middle of this massive medical crisis, completely oblivious to the fact that his current wife is the one who orchestrated this entire nightmare. The irony is just too thick. It's like a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical, and I am eating up every single second of it while simultaneously tearing my hair out. Hayley's latest attempt to revive or meddle with his medical state completely backfired, and thank the absolute heavens for his assistant Caroline Lee stepping in, because otherwise, Bill might actually be gone. Caroline is out here doing the Lord's work, playing this intense, high-stakes game of cat and mouse with Hayley, and I am totally living for it. Caroline knows something is wrong, and she is not backing down. But wait, the August 12th episode? I am legit still recovering. Joey Armstrong, yes. The casino boss who is usually wrapped up in his own chaotic sibling rivalry with his sister Heather actually stepped up and delivered the warning of the century. Joey straight up looked Bill in the eye and told him he needs to figure out what the hell is going on with his health, and fast. Joey knows something is off. The streets know something is off. Joey basically told him to wake up and smell the slow-acting poison. I was screaming at my screen, listen to Joey Bill. For once in your life, listen to the mobster. When the local casino boss is the voice of reason in your life, you know you have hit rock bottom. It genuinely blows my mind how oblivious Bill is. He is this powerful, intelligent lawyer, a titan of Fairmont Crest, and yet he cannot see that his own wife is a literal cartoon villain. The slow-acting poison is the only reason he is in this condition, and he is just lying there, completely in the dark. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, he has zero clue. But Joey's warning might just be the catalyst. If Bill actually takes Joey's advice and starts investigating his own symptoms, Hayley is so incredibly done. I am manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. She is going to go down, and it is going to be the most glorious, satisfying downfall in television history. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. We absolutely must talk about Dani Dupree. My poor, sweet, complicated, messy Dani. The old feelings between her and Bill are bubbling up to the surface, and it is messy. Like Category 5 Hurricane Messy. Speaking of hurricanes, or rather tornadoes, can we please talk about the secret hookup? The night the tornado ripped through Fairmont Crest, these two got stuck in an elevator and just completely gave in to their unresolved tension. They had a full-on, passionate, secret rendezvous in an elevator while a natural disaster raged outside. It was giving everything it needed to give, and I am still not over it. Which is honestly so unhinged because they are both technically married to other people, but the lighting in that elevator scene? Cinematic perfection. It was all moody and flickering, the shadows were dancing, and the chemistry was just leaping off the screen and punching me in the face. I literally had to pause the episode and take a lap around my living room because my heart couldn't take the tension. But anyway, that hookup changed everything. They've been trying to avoid their true feelings ever since, sewaging each other, making excuses, but you can't just put that genie back in the bottle. Dani is trying to pretend she's over him, but the way she looks at him, we all know the absolute truth. And this brings me to my biggest grievance of the entire century. Bestie, we need justice for Andre Richardson. Andre has been the absolute blueprint of a supportive partner. While Bill was out here breaking Dani's heart, destroying their family, and marrying the ultimate betrayer, Andre was the one holding Dani together. He was her rock when she needed him most. He stayed. Despite all the complicated history, the baggage, and the endless drama, Andre chose Dani. And what does she do? She hooks up with her toxic ex-husband in a literal elevator. I am so mad at her right now, but I also kind of get it. It's trauma bonding at its absolute finest, and I am spiraling over her choices. She is self-sabotaging a good man for a man who literally shattered her world. You guys, the Freudian slip at the hospital. I literally paused the show, walked into my kitchen, and stared at the wall for 10 minutes because the secondhand embarrassment was too powerful. Dani is standing there, right in the middle of the hospital, surrounded by her entire family, and she refers to Bill as her husband. Present tense. Husband, not ex-husband, not the father of my children. Husband, while her actual husband Andre is off dealing with his own terrifying stalker drama. Anita, Vernon, and Nicole literally snapped their necks looking at her. The sheer silence in that room was deafening. The Dupree family tribunal that followed that slip of the tongue? Chills. Absolute chills. Vernon was demanding answers with that terrifying patriarch energy. Anita was profoundly disappointed and looking at Dani like she didn't even know her anymore. And Nicole was just standing there in shock. I was just sitting on my couch munching on popcorn like, yes, drag her, but also please leave my girl alone, she is going through it. They are interrogating her, trying to figure out if she's backsliding with Bill. And meanwhile, I'm screaming at the TV, if only you knew about the elevator! If the family finds out about the tornado hookup, it is going to be World War III. Let's circle back to that TV Line interview with Timon Kyle Durrett because he dropped some absolute gems that we need to dissect with a scalpel. He explicitly said that Bill is finally realizing he should have made different choices. Yes, Bill, We have been saying this for years. He knows he never should have abandoned Dani and his family for Hayley. The regret is palpable. You can see it in his eyes every time he looks at Dani now. It's this deep, soul-crushing realization that he threw away a priceless diamond for a literal piece of toxic waste. He is waking up to the fact that his true love with Hayley was nothing but a manipulative illusion. And let's be brutally honest for a second. In Bill's eyes, Hayley could never, ever measure up to Dani. Hayley has never proven herself to be a real partner. She's a parasite. She takes and poisons. Dani, on the other hand, was always there. Even after the horrific betrayal, even after the incredibly messy divorce, Dani is the one sitting by his hospital bed, terrified for his life. Dani is the one who truly knows him, flaws and all, and still cares enough to fight for him. The contrast between these two women is staggering, and Bill is finally, painfully waking up to that reality while his organs are literally failing. The sheer terror radiating off Dani right now is breaking my heart into a million tiny pieces. She is genuinely terrified that she is going to lose Bill. Despite everything he put her through, despite the fact that he ruined their family for her daughter's best friend, the thought of him dying from this mysterious illness is tearing her apart. It just proves that you can't just turn off love, no matter how much someone hurts you. She is clinging to him, and it's making her sloppy, hence the husband slip. She is so consumed by her fear for his life that she's completely forgetting her current reality with Andre. Which, oh my gosh, poor Andre. He is off in his own world, seeking advice from Ted because he's getting these cryptic texts from a stalker. He knows his past is about to be exposed, and on top of that, his wife is publicly claiming her ex-husband in front of the entire town. I'm calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear for someone. And it might just be Andre if he gets pushed too far. Or maybe Kat Richardson, who is currently digging into the disappearance of Hayley's friend Lynette Wise, is going to be the one to blow this whole thing wide open. Kat is literally putting a target on her own back, and Hayley is already aiming. I am officially manifesting the grand finale of this storyline. Bill is going to start digging because of Joey's warning. He is going to find out about the poison. He is going to realize that Hayley has been slowly killing him since October 2025. And when he does, oh, the wrath of Bill Hamilton is going to be biblical. He is going to absolutely destroy her. And then what? Does he run back to Dani? Does Dani leave Andre? Will the elevator's secret finally come out and blow up the entire Dupree Richardson family? I am legitimately unwell thinking about the endless, chaotic possibilities. I'm literally hyperventilating right now, just replaying all of this in my head. This specific betrayal, this web of lies, it feels like a personal attack on my soul. I have invested so many hours of my life into these people, and they are acting like absolute menaces to society. I need them to get it together. But also, please never stop being this messy because I am completely addicted. Okay, I need to go breathe into a paper bag, drink some water, and finish my errands before I get arrested for screaming in my car in the Target parking lot. Let me know in the comments if you are as devastated and obsessed as I am, because I cannot do this alone.